I want to introduce you to Christian Hine. He's president of Caution, which is the Charlotte Tea Party. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Vince. Great to be here.
Well, I want to first talk about what the organization is about.
Okay, Caution. Well, Caution is actually an acronym that stands for Common Americans United to Inspire Our Nation. We started back in 2009 as one of the groups that Glenn Beck's 912 Project was about. We started concurrently with the actual Charlotte Tea Party, really a group of conservative citizens trying to put some responsibility back into government. Over the last year, the two groups have sort of merged, and so Caution has now become the Charlotte Tea Party. But our base message is the same as the national groups are. We're looking for limited government, responsible government, transparent government, and just trying to make sure that our elected officials are held responsible by the people that elected them in the first place.
How would you characterize where your group is now? I think there are a lot of people who have wondered, what's happened to the Tea Party? Have they disappeared, or have they lessened in their intensity and activity? How would you characterize what's going on in Charlotte?
Oh, I would say it is strategic now. You are correct that the days of the rallies are past. It was a remarkable opportunity when the Tea Parties first started to have a lot of like-minded people show up at a city park to wave signs, to show other individuals that there were people that agreed with their conservatism out there. It was a really refreshing experience for a lot of folks. But as time goes on, simply waving signs around your friends isn't necessarily accomplishing anything, and also it becomes sort of passé. The media doesn't really want to cover that anymore. Been there, done that. So what we're focused on now is really targeting individual issues and individual politicians. With our club meeting, we have committee structures where there's members of the group that try to focus on the different levels of government, local, statewide, national. And when areas are identified that a conservative voice is required in, we're able to come together, pass resolutions, work with the media, and work with organizing people to contact the elected officials responsible for a particular issue. There's been several that we've worked on in Charlotte over the past year. Probably the largest issue was with these toll roads in North Mecklenburg. We've really taken the fight and sort of made a statewide movement out of that to try to inform people on the toll road issue. But also local things, subsidies for the Carolina Panthers. Of course, we lost that one, but one we did win was the county commission looking for concealed carry restrictions in county parks. We actually built a very large coalition of gun rights activists with that, and actually got a Democrat majority county commission to say, you know what, we're just going to pass on what the Parks and Recreation Department wants. So some success, some failure, but we're active and trying to get more folks involved.
Well, it's a good lead-in to another question about what's going on in Mecklenburg County, because I've had a number of conversations with political leaders who have pretty much, I don't know how else to say this, but rather than bluntly, given up Charlotte and Mecklenburg County for dead in terms of electing conservative leadership. How would you respond to that perspective?
Well, it's certainly difficult just based on the demographics of Charlotte. It's a majority Democrat, left-leaning city. But to that end, the one issue that we see often is that people, conservatism won't win where it's never brought to the people. There's no possible way that a conservative or a Republican or a Tea Party member or a Libertarian can ever win office if the message isn't out there. And so even though right now we are in the minority, and it is a struggle to get people elected, we have had some success at the district level. In fact, Matthew Ridenauer was the founder of the Charlotte Tea Party. He now sits on the District 5 seat for a county commission. And we are running folks. I know this year in the City Council at Large race, Dennis Peterson was also a past president of Caution. He's running for City Council at Large. But we're out there and we're spreading the message using the soapbox that you have as somebody running for office. You get your questions asked and answered in a public limelight, and if we simply gave it up, then of course we've already lost. But I think once people are exposed to the conservative message, it's appealing, it's empowering, and the more we can do that, who knows? Maybe we can transform Charlotte back into a little bit of a red territory away from the blue it is now.
On the national stage, what concerns you most, and the people you talk with, what's in the forefront of their minds?
Oh gosh, nationally right now, obviously we're in the huge battle right now over Obamacare. I mean, we're about a month away from the exchanges starting. January 1st, the subsidies start. And there's a lot of people out there that are really scared right now about what the consequences of that are going to be. And it's not just within the healthcare, whether or not they're going to have a doctor and access to a hospital, but it's how business is going to respond to the new mandates and the new taxes. Are people going to be able to have a full-time job anymore? Or will companies simply try to get under the 50-person threshold? Will they cut people's hours to below 30 just to avoid the mandates? People are nervous right now, but that's something that I think that we can use, again, to help educate folks. There's an issue that they know is coming, and we can use this as a teaching tool to say, we have a better way, but we need to convince our elected officials that the path we're on right now is not going to be sustainable, and you need to get at it. But then just taxes in general, mandates in general, government is getting too big, especially at the federal level. And until we start reining it in, if it's even still possible, I happen to think it is, I think there's a bright future for this country, but the people need to take it back.
If someone's interested in getting involved in Caution, what do they do?
All right, several options. Our website is proceedwithcaution.us. On that website, I always post our weekly newsletter. People can find out what our club is doing. We meet every Monday night at the Dilworth Neighborhood Grill, pretty close to Uptown Charlotte. And visit our website, visit our Facebook group, Caution Charlotte. Email us through the website. I can answer any questions you have, and we'd love to see you and get you involved.
Obviously, we're on the way to an event for Americans for Prosperity. What is it you're looking forward to during this event?
Oh, well, the networking opportunities are amazing. I actually attended the Right Online conference in Las Vegas last year. We're heading down to Orlando now, where both Right Online and Defending the American Dream Summit are taking place simultaneously. I'm going to try to split my time between both. But the networking opportunity is amazing. The speakers that they have, we're gonna hear the news and be part of the news cycle, which is exciting. I run a political website in Charlotte called pundithouse.com, and some of the teaching tools that they'll have at the Right Online portion of this conference, I think will really help me stay abreast of the new technology and the new social media aspects, in ways to present a conservative message to the residents of Mecklenburg County and the surrounding counties.
And this is an area we've got to win. This is a space that we've got to be in.
Oh, absolutely. And I think we're winning a lot. We have politicians that are so scared right now of doing the right thing because the evil media is against them. And I really find that somewhat fantastical. This isn't 25 years ago anymore. We're not limited to just the legacy media. I mean, between online websites, between talk radio, blog talk radio, Facebook, conservatives own Twitter. There are so many avenues to present a conservative message, and I think conservatives are winning a lot, especially the online battles right now. A lot of opportunity.
Terrific. Christian Hine, great to meet you and talk with you, and look forward to the time we'll have here at the conference.
Vince, I appreciate it very much.